Jade Cargill undefeated at 50-0. Let me repeat that. 50-0, meaning she has won 50 matches and has lost 0 during her time in AEW. I have to ask this, Puddy.
I think we got that.
No, I need to hit that home.
Okay.
Because I feel like she's not getting the credit that's due to her. So I want to ask you this, Puddy. I know she's your girl. Is Jade Cargill underrated?
No. I don't see who you're following, and you're more the social media guy than I am. I don't see anybody underrating Jade Cargill at all. I think she's perfectly rated.
I think here's the thing, though. I think the people that love her, but there's a lot of people that knock her.
Okay.
At the same time,
I don't hear those people knocking her. So please inform us who is knocking her and why.
I think people think she's too green. Look at the talent that she's faced, etc. There's a lot of excuses. There's a lot of buts, but Jade Cargill.
I hate the buts.
The Jade Cargill, there's an argument that could be made. We just talked about before being the face of women's division, right? But Rhea Ripley. There's a case to be made that Jade Cargill is the face of the women's division in AEW. 15-0.
I've been saying that for a while now. Again, it was you and Green Man did a podcast when the tournament brackets were announced. I'm saying the TBS championship was made for Jade Cargill. I picked her since day one, and she won. This title was made for her because who else but Jade Cargill? She has owned this title. She's owned her position in the card. She's not a main eventer. She can't hang with the main eventers right now.
So is that the knock then? Is that the knock? Is that the but that she can't hang with the main eventers? Because that is the knock.
We don't think she can because
why is that?
They're not portraying her as hanging with the main eventers. They're portraying her as an unstoppable force who is undefeated, who can defeat anybody who's put in front of her.
Except
what the people put in front of her are not main event quality talent. No disrespect to the talent she's beaten. We love Marina Shafir, the BCW World Heavyweight Champion, but she's beaten her multiple times.
Twice.
Yeah. So also when I was watching Dynamite this week, I'm like, eventually she's gonna have to lose. Right? She's gonna have to be a 1 in the blank and 1. While Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker. And that loss, whoever beats is going to catapult that person into the main event to a certain stratosphere. And that hopefully will launch Jade to the main event picture. She's not ready for the main event yet. But she has a look.
So then she is underrated.
No.
Or is she on par?
She's perfectly rated. She's not overrated. She's not underrated. She's perfectly rated. Great spot. She's been on talk shows.
What's holding her back though? Do you think she's a little too green?
No. What's holding her back? Honestly, nobody else could be the face of the mid card but her.
I don't know about that. I think
who?
I think
she has the baddies. She has this record that's undefeated. Nobody can. If she loses, that would hurt her kind of character a little bit before she rebuilds herself to the main event scene.
Who could run they have such a deep roster in the women's division.
Absolutely they do. But she's beating everybody.
I know a lot of everybody. I know a lot of people are pulling for Chris Statlander. She could definitely go.
No, ain't on her level. That's why I feel like they kind of back yourself in the corner here. Right? They built her up so much as a face of the women's division, forgetting she's the mid card. Who can overthrow the face of the division but yet still win a mid-card title? When you think AEW, you think of Jade Cargill. Because she's on commercials and talk shows, like I mentioned earlier. They're pushing her to the moon. Great job. They've done a phenomenal job building her up. Now, who beats her? And then where they go from there? I don't think she's underrated. I don't think she's overrated. She's perfectly rated. Perfect spot on the card, and she's killing it. She's must-see TV for me and a lot of people on AEW.
Right. It's either you love her or you hate her. I feel like there's no in between. You know
No,
who I think? You know, I think would be interesting for her to go against, and which would solve everything you just talked about.
please.
Hear me out.
Okay.
I think if Britt Baker beats her for the TBS championship, right?
Okay. I actually thought about that briefly, but okay, talk about it.
While Jamie Hayter is the AEW Women's Champion.
Yes. Perfect.
So
Okay.
so they go on, you know, they flaunt their gold, if you will. And Jade Cargill, that she feuds with him, and she eventually beats Jamie Hayter for the AEW Women's Championship in
Okay.
that feud, that storyline. I think that's how it kind of all works out.